stop scrolling because what I'm holding in my hand right now looks completely ordinary. I have 4 Lincoln Wheat Pennies right here. They all look old, they all look worn. And to most people, they're nothing more than 1-cent coins. But here's the shocking truth. Only 3 of these pennies are truly special. These are the 3 most valuable and ultra-rare Lincoln Wheat Pennies that serious collectors dream of finding. The 4th coin? It's just there to fool you. If you don't know exactly what to look for, you could spend the valuable ones without ever realizing it. Do not spend these coins. Check your pocket now. Every day, hidden wealth and silent fortunes disappear into cash registers, coin-counting machines, and jars of loose change because almost nobody recognizes them. The coins I'm about to reveal have created incredible excitement among collectors, and experts pay close attention to examples with the right dates, mint marks, and unique details. If you think you have one of these rare wheat pennies, don't clean it, don't spend it, and have it professionally authenticated before making any decisions. Watch until the very end, because each penny becomes rarer, more surprising, and more valuable than the last. If you love discovering hidden treasures hiding in everyday pocket change, hit the like button, subscribe to Rare Penny Finds, and turn on the notification bell. Now, let's reveal the 3 incredible wheat pennies that most people accidentally spend every single day. Coin number 1. What if I told you that one of the most talked about Lincoln pennies among serious collectors isn't supposed to exist at all? Imagine opening an old coin jar that has been sitting untouched for decades, searching through a roll of pennies from the bank, or inheriting a family coin collection, and discovering a 1953 Lincoln penny with a D-mint mark that appears to be made of steel instead of bronze. Most people would never think twice about it. Some would assume it had simply changed color over the years. Others might spend it without realizing they could be holding one of the most extraordinary mint errors ever associated with the Lincoln Cent series. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating mystery of the 1953 D. Lincoln steel penny, why collectors continue searching for it, how to identify a possible genuine example, and why a professionally authenticated coin could become one of the greatest discoveries in modern American coin collecting. The Lincoln Cent is one of the most collected coins in the United States. For generations, collectors have searched through pocket change, bank rolls, estate sales, flea markets, and inherited collections looking for hidden treasures. While billions of Lincoln Cents were produced, only a tiny number became famous because of unusual mint errors or accidental production mistakes. Those rare coins remind collectors that sometimes history hides in the smallest places. The story begins during World War II. In 1943, copper became essential for military equipment, forcing the United States Mint to temporarily change the composition of the Lincoln Cent. Instead of the traditional bronze alloy, the Mint produced pennies using zinc-coated steel. These steel cents circulated across America and remain among the most recognizable coins ever struck by the Mint. Beginning in 1944, the Mint returned to producing bronze Lincoln Cents. By the time 1953 arrived, every regular Lincoln Cent struck at the Denver Mint was intended to be made of bronze. That is exactly why a genuine steel 1953 D-cent would be so remarkable. Such a coin would likely represent a wrong planchet mint error, meaning a steel blank accidentally entered production and received the 1953 D Lincoln Cent design. Errors like this are exceptionally rare and highly prized by advanced collectors. If you think you've found a steel-colored 1953 D penny, don't rush to conclusions. Start by carefully examining the date to confirm it reads 1953. Then check beneath the date for the small D mint mark showing it was struck at the Denver Mint. Once you've confirmed those details, study the color of the coin. Authentic steel cents usually display a soft gray appearance rather than the bright silver shine often seen on plated coins. The next step is the famous magnet test. Steel cents are magnetic because of their metal composition, while ordinary bronze cents are not. If your 1953 D penny sticks to a magnet, you've discovered something unusual. However, magnetism alone does not guarantee authenticity. Thousands of altered coins have been plated or modified after leaving the mint, and many of those altered pieces also respond to magnets. Weight is another important clue. A standard bronze 1953 D. Lincoln cent weighs about 3.11 grams. A steel cent should weigh approximately 2.7 grams. Using a precise digital scale, capable of measuring hundredths of a gram, can help determine whether your coin matches the expected weight of a genuine steel planchet. Even a small difference can provide valuable information during the investigation. Collectors also inspect unusual coins under magnification. Genuine mint-produced coins display natural flow lines created during striking. Altered coins often reveal bubbles, peeling, rough surfaces, scratches, or tiny areas where the original bronze metal becomes visible beneath the plated coating. These details help experienced experts separate genuine mint errors from post-mint alterations. One reason collectors become so excited about wrong planchet errors is because they represent accidents that escaped multiple stages of quality control. Every coin produced by the mint passes through carefully designed manufacturing processes. For a steel blank to survive long enough to become a 1953 D. Lincoln cent would require an extremely unusual sequence of events. That's exactly what makes these potential discoveries so fascinating. Imagine searching through an old collection assembled by your grandfather decades ago. Inside are hundreds of ordinary Lincoln cents carefully saved over the years. Among them sits one gray-colored 1953 D penny that no one ever examined closely. Curiosity leads you to test it with a magnet. Suddenly, an ordinary afternoon turns into an exciting mystery that could require professional authentication. Stories of remarkable discoveries continue inspiring collectors today. Forgotten coin jars, estate sales, inherited albums, and unopened bankrolls still produce unexpected surprises. Although the chances of discovering a genuine 1953 D steel wrong planchet cent are incredibly small, history has shown that authentic mint errors sometimes remain hidden for decades before finally being recognized. If you believe you found something unusual, avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning removes original surfaces and may significantly reduce collector value. Even gentle rubbing with a cloth creates microscopic scratches visible during professional examination. Handle the coin only by its edges and place it inside a protective holder to preserve its condition. Professional authentication is essential before making extraordinary claims. Experienced grading companies examine a coin's metal composition, weight, dimensions, strike quality, and overall characteristics using advanced equipment. Their analysis determines whether the coin represents a genuine wrong planchet error, a plated coin, or a standard bronze cent that was altered after leaving the mint. It's also important to remain cautious when browsing online marketplaces. Many steel-colored 1953 D pennies are advertised with dramatic headlines and unrealistic prices. Most of those coins are simply plated examples or altered pieces rather than authentic mint errors. Professional certification remains the only reliable way to establish authenticity and collector value. Even if your coin turns out not to be a genuine steel error, don't lose hope. Many 1953 D. Lincoln cents are still collectible in outstanding condition. High-grade examples with original mint luster, attractive eye appeal, or interesting die varieties continue attracting collectors around the world. Every old penny deserves careful examination before being dismissed. The true excitement of coin collecting comes from possibility. Every handful of pocket change, every forgotten coin jar, every family collection, and every bankroll carries the chance of revealing something unexpected. While the odds of finding a genuine 1953 D steel wrong planchet cent are extremely low, history proves that remarkable discoveries can still happen when collectors pay close attention. So before you spend another old Lincoln penny, slow down and inspect it carefully. Check the date, confirm the D mint mark, examine the color, perform the magnet test, weigh the coin accurately, and compare it with certified examples. If everything appears unusual, preserve the coin carefully and have it professionally authenticated. You could be holding one of the most fascinating mint error discoveries imaginable. If you enjoy learning about valuable Lincoln cents, rare mint errors, hidden treasures, and incredible American coin discoveries, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Every video explores fascinating coins that could still be hiding in pocket change, old collections, estate sales, bank rolls, and forgotten coin jars. Your next discovery could begin with a single penny that everyone else overlooked. Coin number 2. What if I told you that one of the most mysterious Lincoln pennies in American coin collecting was never supposed to exist? Imagine reaching into your pocket, searching through a forgotten coin jar, or opening a collection that has been sitting untouched for decades, and discovering a 1955 Lincoln penny with no mint mark that appears to be made of steel instead of bronze. Almost everyone would assume it was fake, damaged, or simply a strange-looking penny. But what if that ordinary-looking coin turned out to be one of the rarest mint errors ever connected to the Lincoln cent series? Today, we're uncovering the fascinating mystery of the 1955 Lincoln steel penny without a mint mark, why collectors continue searching for it, how to identify a possible genuine example, and why an authenticated coin could become one of the greatest discoveries in modern numismatics. The Lincoln cent has captured the attention of collectors for more than 100 years. Billions of pennies have been produced, but only a tiny number have become legendary because of rare mint errors, unusual varieties, or accidental production mistakes. These remarkable coins prove that extraordinary treasures can sometimes hide in the most ordinary places. The year 1955 already holds a special place in coin collecting history because of the famous 1955 double die Lincoln cent, one of the most celebrated error coins ever struck. Yet another mystery has quietly fascinated collectors for decades: the possibility of a genuine 1955 steel cent. Since all regular 1955 Philadelphia cents were struck in bronze, a steel example would represent an extraordinary mistake rather than a normal issue. To understand why such a coin would be so important, we have to go back to World War II. In 1943, copper was needed for military equipment, so the United States Mint temporarily changed Lincoln cent production to zinc-coated steel. Millions of steel cents entered circulation that year, creating one of the most recognizable American coins ever produced. Beginning in 1944, the Mint returned to using bronze for Lincoln cents, and that remained the standard by 1955. If a steel blank somehow remained inside Mint equipment or accidentally entered production years later, it could theoretically receive the 1955 Lincoln cent design. Such a wrong planchet error would be incredibly rare and would immediately become one of the most significant Lincoln cent discoveries ever made. If you think you found a steel-colored 1955 penny, the first step is carefully checking the date. Make sure it clearly reads 1955, then confirm there is no mint mark beneath the date, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Next, study the color. A genuine steel coin should display a natural gray appearance rather than an unnaturally bright silver finish. Many ordinary bronze cents have been plated with zinc or chrome to imitate valuable steel errors. The next test is simple but extremely important. Place a small magnet near the coin. Steel cents are magnetic, while normal bronze cents are not. If the coin sticks to the magnet, you found something worth investigating. However, magnetism alone does not prove authenticity because many altered coins also respond to magnets after being modified outside the mint. Weight is another valuable clue. A standard bronze 1955 Lincoln cent weighs approximately 3.11 grams. A steel cent should weigh about 2.7 grams. Using a precise digital scale can help determine whether your coin matches the expected specifications of a steel planchet. Any unusual weight should encourage further examination. Experienced collectors also inspect the coin under magnification. Genuine mint-struck coins display natural metal flow lines created during striking. Altered coins frequently show peeling, bubbling, scratches, rough surfaces, or tiny areas where the original bronze metal becomes visible beneath the plated coating. These details often reveal whether the unusual appearance originated at the mint or after the coin entered circulation. Wrong planchet errors are among the most exciting mint mistakes because they represent accidents that escaped multiple stages of quality control. Every genuine example tells an incredible story about the coin production process. These accidental creations are prized because they were never intended to exist, making every authenticated specimen historically important. Imagine inheriting an old coin collection from a relative who quietly saved pennies for decades. While examining the collection, one gray-colored 1955 penny immediately catches your attention. Curiosity leads you to perform a magnet test. The coin sticks. Suddenly, what seemed like an ordinary afternoon becomes an unforgettable mystery that deserves professional evaluation. Remarkable discoveries still happen today. Estate sales, forgotten coin jars, inherited collections, and unopened bankrolls continue producing surprising finds. Although the chances of finding a genuine 1955 steel wrong planchet cent are incredibly small, history has repeatedly shown that authentic mint errors sometimes remain hidden for decades before finally being recognized. If your coin appears unusual, never clean it. Cleaning removes original surfaces and can permanently reduce collector value. Even gentle polishing creates microscopic scratches that professionals can easily detect. Handle the coin only by its edges and place it inside a protective holder until experts can evaluate it. Professional authentication is absolutely essential. Leading grading companies analyze the coin's metal composition, weight, dimensions, strike quality, and overall characteristics using advanced technology. Their examination determines whether the coin is a genuine wrong planchet mint error, a plated coin, or an ordinary bronze cent altered after leaving the mint. Without certification, extraordinary claims remain unverified. Be cautious when browsing online marketplaces. Thousands of steel-colored 1955 pennies are advertised with sensational headlines and unrealistic prices. Most are plated or altered coins rather than genuine mint errors. Professional certification is the only reliable way to confirm authenticity and establish collector value. Even if your coin is not a genuine steel error, don't lose hope. The 1955 Lincoln Cent remains one of the most collectible dates in the entire Lincoln Cent series because of the famous double die variety, attractive high-grade examples, and strong collector demand. Every 1955 penny deserves careful examination before being dismissed. The real excitement of coin collecting comes from possibility. Every handful of pocket change, every inherited collection, every old coin jar, and every bankroll offers another opportunity to uncover something extraordinary. While the odds of finding a genuine 1955 steel wrong planchet cent are extremely small, remarkable discoveries continue to inspire collectors around the world. So, before you spend another old Lincoln penny, slow down and inspect it carefully. Check the date, confirm the missing mint mark, examine the color, test the coin with a magnet, weigh it accurately, and compare it with authenticated examples. If everything appears unusual, preserve the coin carefully and have it professionally authenticated. You could be holding one of the most fascinating mint error discoveries in American coin history. If you enjoy learning about rare Lincoln cents, valuable mint errors, hidden treasures, and incredible coin discoveries, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Every video explores fascinating coins that could still be hiding in circulation, old collections, bankrolls, and forgotten coin jars. The next legendary discovery might already be waiting in your pocket. Coin number 3. What if I told you that one of the most mysterious Lincoln pennies ever discussed by collectors was never supposed to exist? Imagine reaching into your pocket, searching an old coffee can full of pennies, or opening a collection that has been hidden away for decades, and discovering a 1951 Lincoln penny without a mint mark that appears to be made of steel instead of bronze. Most people would overlook it completely. Others would assume it had simply been damaged or coated with another metal. But what if that unusual-looking coin was something far more extraordinary? What if it represented one of the rarest wrong planchet mint errors ever connected to the Lincoln Cent series? Today, we're uncovering the mystery behind the alleged 1951 Lincoln steel penny without a mint mark, why collectors continue searching for it, how to identify a possible genuine example, and why a professionally authenticated coin could become one of the most important mint error discoveries in modern American coin collecting. The Lincoln Cent has been one of America's favorite coins since 1909. Billions have been produced, yet Only a tiny number become legendary because of unexpected mint mistakes. These rare coins remind collectors that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight. To understand why a 1951 steel penny would be so remarkable, we have to travel back to World War II. In 1943, copper became a critical wartime material, so the United States Mint temporarily struck Lincoln cents using zinc-coated steel instead of bronze. Millions entered circulation, creating one of the most recognizable American coins ever produced. Beginning in 1944, the mint returned to bronze cents. By 1951, every regular Philadelphia Lincoln cent was supposed to be struck on a bronze planchet. That means a genuine steel 1951 cent would not be a normal issue. Instead, it would have to be an incredibly rare wrong planchet error created if a leftover steel blank somehow entered production years after steel cents were discontinued. That possibility is exactly what makes collectors so fascinated. Wrong planchet errors are among the rarest mistakes produced by the mint because they involve a coin being struck on the wrong metal blank. These errors are accidental, extremely uncommon, and often become some of the most desirable coins in the hobby. If you believe you've found a steel-colored 1951 penny, begin by confirming the date. Make sure it clearly reads 1951 and that there is no mint mark beneath the date, indicating it was struck in Philadelphia. Next, carefully examine the color. A genuine steel planchet should display a natural gray appearance rather than a bright chrome-like shine. Now perform the magnet test. Authentic steel cents are magnetic, while normal bronze cents are not. If your coin sticks to a magnet, that's an interesting clue, but it is not proof. Thousands of ordinary bronze pennies have been plated with steel, zinc, or other metals outside the mint, and many of those altered coins are also magnetic. The next step is checking the weight. A normal bronze 1951 Lincoln cent weighs about 3.11 grams. A steel cent should weigh approximately 2.7 grams. Using a precise digital scale can provide another important clue about whether the coin deserves professional examination. Collectors also inspect the coin under magnification. Genuine mint-struck coins have natural metal flow lines created during striking. Altered coins often reveal peeling, bubbling, scratches, or tiny areas where the original bronze color becomes visible beneath the plated surface. Imagine finding a forgotten collection that has remained untouched for 70 years. Inside are hundreds of ordinary Lincoln cents, but one coin immediately stands out because of its unusual steel color. A simple magnet test creates even more excitement. At that moment, what seemed like an ordinary penny becomes a fascinating mystery waiting to be solved. Stories like these inspire collectors around the world. Every year, forgotten collections, estate sales, coin jars, and bank rolls produce surprising discoveries. While the chances of finding a genuine 1951 steel wrong planchet cent are extremely small, history has shown that authentic mint errors can remain hidden for decades before finally being recognized. If your coin appears unusual, never clean it. Cleaning permanently alters the surface and may dramatically reduce collector value. Handle the coin only by its edges and store it in a protective holder until it can be examined by professionals. Professional authentication is the final and most important step. Experts analyze the coin's composition, weight, dimensions, strike characteristics, and overall appearance using specialized equipment. Only then can they determine whether the coin is a genuine wrong planchet mint error, an altered coin, or an ordinary bronze cent with post-mint modifications. It's also wise to be cautious of sensational online listings claiming ordinary steel-colored 1951 pennies are worth fortunes. Most are plated or altered examples rather than genuine mint errors. Certification from a respected grading service is the only reliable way to confirm authenticity. Even if your coin is not a genuine steel error, don't lose hope. High-grade 1951 Lincoln cents with beautiful original surfaces and strong eye appeal remain popular with collectors. Every old penny is worth examining because you never know what unusual variety or hidden treasure might be waiting. The excitement of coin collecting comes from the possibility that history can still be discovered today. Every handful of pocket change, every old coin jar, every inherited collection, and every bankroll offers another chance to uncover something extraordinary. So, before you spend another Lincoln penny, take a closer look. Check the date, confirm the missing mint mark, examine the color, test it with a magnet, weigh it carefully, and compare it with authenticated examples. If your coin seems truly unusual, preserve it and have it professionally authenticated. The next great mint error discovery could be hiding in a coin that everyone else overlooked. If you enjoy learning about rare Lincoln cents, valuable mint errors, hidden treasures, and incredible American coin discoveries, subscribe and turn on notifications. Every video brings you one step closer to recognizing the coins that others might accidentally spend, but that collector's dream of finding